Okay, hello? Hello, hello? Sorry, it takes a while. Just give me a minute to like set everything up. And hopefully the volume is all good. Hopefully I'm not too quiet and the music isn't too loud. There we go. I might sound weird today because I just recovered. I got a fever like yesterday. Past few days. Didn't do much. I was able to draw Samurai, thank god. Weirdly enough. And I was able to animate a bit. Oh yeah, if you guys didn't know, I also stream on our Discord channel. And I pretty much I guess I stream there much more often. Uh than here on Twitch, sadly. I know I should be streaming more. But unfortunately time is caving in within me. But anyways, welcome y'all. Let me just do my intro and all that bit. Welcome everybody. Hopefully everybody's doing great. Today we're just gonna be sketching random shit. I'll probably just sketch some human figures, random ones. Maybe even making some poses or a pose reference sheet that I could post on like I don't know, Patreon or something. I'm not gonna be illustrating today because that's it's getting a little late. I'm not streaming at my usual hours. I'm like what, an hour and a half late. So we might depending on like how long this drawing session takes me, we might go for like 2 to 3 hours maybe. Basically I'll stop maybe when I'm hungry or something. Or maybe we can continue if I found a snack. Who knows? But yeah, let's just chill today because I don't want to wear myself thin. And also, happy Halloween, guys. We don't celebrate Halloween here, but happy Halloween. I don't even know if it's still Halloween. Time zones are like uh, are all over the place. So I'm just gonna say happy holidays. I'm just gonna draw the construction of a figure. You guys can also freely use this as a reference if you want. It is just a bunch of random sketches. I'm also been thinking of. I actually do not. I have nothing in plan today. I think you guys can tell. I'm actually also thinking if I should animate today. It's really. Today is random, guys. Really depends on the mood or the vibe that we have today's studio. I guess I don't need to draw the mouth. It's No need. Oh yeah, I might also ramble a bit about like maybe Breath of the Wild. Maybe it's because of me playing too much. What got me sick. And also the temperatures are like all over the place today or recently. It's strangely sunny and hot sometimes for some reason. Typically around these months, it, it's usually cold or cloudy weather or just stormy. But I think it's occurring, those type of weather are occurring to other places. Might be a little quiet. Because it has been a while since I've streamed. Has it been a week? Two? Can't decide on the post for this guy. There you go, welcome. Welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully everybody's doing great. I know it's... I think it might be a terrible idea to stream right now because it is Halloween. But then again, I can't tell because we don't fucking celebrate Halloween. It sucks. Boring as hell. Where are you from? I'm from the Philippines. So yeah, no Halloween here. Other people celebrate Halloween, like they throw out, I don't know, Halloween parties, but in the province, nobody does that. They don't even know Halloween. Okay, let me just draw the structure first before I detail in the anatomy because this might take a while. It's gonna take me forever if I freehand the details from the get-go. I can do that, but it takes a while for me to do so, and I'm feeling pretty rusty, so that might be a terrible idea. Yes, party. Yeah, but nobody throw out parties like that here. Again, I live in the province, so it's either a bunch of kids or really super old people that lives here. And if there are some that are like in the same age bracket as me, I don't get along with them. Live in LA, hey. But yeah, that's a Halloween I guess we could have, but nobody's celebrating Halloween here. I remember being so fucking disappointed as a kid. Like, why the fuck are we not celebrating? Halloween. We I mean, around Christmas, we do go out and, like, greet other people. Probably, like, godfathers and godmother. We visit them, and they typically give us candy or money, which I guess are equivalent of Halloween, but it's on Christmas, and nobody dresses up. And again, super conservative country. Know what I mean? People are, the boomers are ranting like, "Oh, you shouldn't dress up your fucking kids as demons or Satan. That's sin. That's sinful. That's bad influence." We're like, bro, it's $1 fucking costume that they got from China. Calm the fuck out. Like, it's just exhausting. You can't have fun here. Period. You're drawing Saitama? Nah. I'm just drawing random ass figures, to be honest, today. I do have an animation of One Punch Man I've been planning to do. I think I pretty much have the roughs here. Again, I don't know what the fuck I have planned for today, so it's either we just sketch for today, or we could do this animation here that I've been planning to do or finish. It's an animation of Saitama. It's very rough and it's not finished yet. But maybe once I've warmed up, maybe we could do some animating later. It's just I'm really rusty. I need to like draw a few lines before my hand can like wake up or something. Like, I know it's weird, I'm drawing every day, but it's weirdly enough, I still feel rusty for some reason. I guess it's because I haven't been drawing or haven't been animating a lot, which, a different thing. And it's taken me a bit to like get into the groove of all things. Or have a long session of drawing, basically. Because every time, even at the last illustration I made of Samurott, it took me a while to finish that because I keep getting distracted. Basically, I been noticing that I keep getting distracted more often in comparison to back then. So that wasn't good. So. And cause that's like a signal of me getting burned out or something. Like, bro, you need to take a break. Type of signal. Is what my body is saying to me. Do you work for an animation studio or something? I don't. I wish. But I don't. I gotta let myself what do you call this? Enjoy the little bit of freedom that I have with animating. Because I don't want to immediately make it some sort of job immediately. Because again, it's been like what, 2-3 years since I've started animation, and early phase of it, I was like, let's not immediately make it a job because we're still practicing, we're still learning, and we still need to like make sure this feels like fun, or else, because if you immediately turn it into work, it's just gonna be miserable, or at least that's how I see it. But I guess for now I should commit to it. I guess the problem just basically lies to me, I guess, because I'm not actively. I do notice I'm not actively collaborating or putting myself out there when it comes to animation. You could write your own series and it won't be miserable. Yeah, that's actually miserable for me. I guess it's because of the perfectionist syndrome. Because I'm gonna be like, oh, if this shit isn't perfect, if this shit isn't good, then people are people are just gonna remember it as bad or something. Or other people probably finds it fine, but to me it isn't. That's why I'm like fully commit into like making my own stories, or for the most part I just use them for like goofy fun. Like I make my OCs but I don't do or use them all that much, which is a shame because it's, you know, wasted. Feels like it's wasted. But at the same time I couldn't really commit myself to it. And you know, just a way to like avoid overthinking it. I have a story I want to tell, but I can't draw for shit. That I guess I have the opposite of the problem. I can draw, but I I get so overwhelmed to like write or create a cohesive story. So that's why I thought to myself that oh, maybe we could just uh, maybe find some opportunities here that doesn't require us to write, but instead do what we're familiar with. Just drawing. Oh, it should team up. Well, the problem is, again, I don't want to commit, bro. Or maybe it depends. Depends on the mood. And probably just my lack of time, really. Or maybe it's just a lack of motivation, probably. And besides, now that I think about it, I barely fucking read or consumed any sort of like new stories, now that I think about it. Bro, commit, let's go. I wish. Then again, I'm really picky. And also, I have to like check my schedule. I have to check my schedule. Am I open for this? And bro, I just recovered from a sickness. Oh, 4 streams in a row. Hey, bet you're welcome. Well, what motivates you? What are you? What are we talking about again? Are we talking about animation or comics or just whatever? Because if I want to make myself motivated on making comics, I have to expose myself. It's kind of like exposure therapy. I have to expose myself, like watching videos of people making it. So in that way, I'm like, I low key have the feeling of like uh getting peer pressured. It's a weird thing, but that's how I basically gain motivation. And might be, man, the reason I might be also like uh so demotivated. I remember being demotivated or so discouraged by making webtoons or webcomics or whatever, but anything comic related or manga related, is that the margin of error or the margin of failure is so fucking huge. The competition is also rough, and you have like the lowest of the low. Seeing like popular series and seeing how fucking trashy they are, yet they still gain popularity. I'm like, is this even worth? Is this is this type of is this section of the industry even worth making something big about? Basically, I'm worrying about like too much, considering too much of the what ifs rather than committing, or what do you call this? Basically, just doing it. Like if you can't commit to a long term project, why do I pay you for? Oh, if it's just short term, like here design a few characters, yada yada yada. I'm down for that. It's just the really long term, like if we're talking about projects that may last for like years, that is what I'm worried about. Because the problem is within me. Again, in a span of 1 month, what I like today would be completely something I hate by the next month. And that's the thing. My preference changes so drastically, or my perception of something kind of changes so drastically. Like for example, I'm committed. Not committed. I'm motivated to do this. Oh, I'm inspired to do this. But then the next day, I'm just like, yeah, you know what? I'm not doing it. There's no point. That's me. That's why it's like long term projects are like I am very doubtful of, because I may not have the same motivation for it for the upcoming time as it passes by. Is this a Halloween drawing or we're just doing whatever? We're just doing whatever, man. I don't have plans for Halloween, unfortunately. Again, we don't fucking celebrate Halloween. It sucks. It's so boring. Yeah, but what if you get a contract or like Nickelodeon for a series, like other creators did after they pitched it? Well, the difference is they pitched it. Of course, I'm gonna take it. But if I'm inexperienced and never dealt with it before, that's just a recipe for a disaster. Again, I'm very what do you call this? Um, it's the perfectionist syndrome all over again, or maybe I'm just anxious as shit. I don't celebrate it there either. I've never been trick or treating or whatever, which sucks. I love horror. Yeah, it's kind of lame. I really like dressing up as shit, you know, making up personas and all that. But now it's so boring. We just visit the cemetery, and that's it. Pessimism? I don't think it's pessimism. I guess it's just more like being realistic. I don't have experience to this type of section. Like for example, I just animate, but for some reason I'm like, oh, maybe we should create a show or something. I don't know how to direct. I don't know how it works. I don't know the whole bureaucracy of it. I don't know the terms and conditions. Of course, it's doomed for failure. It's like nose diving to a like, what, 60 feet height, dive a fucking pool. Yeah, but you learn exactly. I want it to be like, little steps, itsy bitsy steps. I just don't want to nose dive. That's the problem. Or I guess I basically, uh, what do you call this? Want to narrow at least the margin of error. Like again, it's a very competitive scene. Everybody's fucking doing it. And everybody's doomed to fail, or a lot of them are doomed to fail. That I just don't want to like, end up being a waste of a time, basically. Like all for nothing. Or maybe it's again, it's maybe it's because of culture. Asian culture is fucking notorious. Especially if you're like what do you call this? If you live like uh right on the edge of poverty, you know what I mean? Failing is too much of a big of a consequence to happen. Like uh you lose too much to the point that it's gonna be really really hard to get back up. That's why it's much more better to like take the safer route and just not deal with it. Just don't deal with the risk at all because you barely have anything already, and losing much further is a bad idea. So yeah, probably because of culture. That's why I have this some sort of mindset. Oh dang, I fell asleep. My spooky season. Ah, God, I need to draw legs. Not gonna lie, I kinda hate drawing legs, especially if it's a standing up pose. Let me just structure this. But yeah. But I wouldn't say that I'm too afraid to try. I didn't try like heck, if I didn't try I wouldn't able to learn animation at all. It's just I'm taking a lot of time and taking most of like the safest route ever. So I don't have to lose too much. Yeah, I hate drawing the torso and legs most. I'm actually fine with the torso. It's actually my favorite. The legs are the ones I hate because they're so boring. I don't know why. They're just so boring to draw. Goddamn. Or maybe it's because of the pose. It's probably because of the pose. That's why I tend to hide them. Like they're bent or something. Because they're just look better that way. Or at least for my eyes. Oh wait, I messed up. I meant the pelvic area. I guess I don't blame you for that one. The pelvic bone is really weird. Weird looking. But yeah. Oh yeah, I think I should also put the blame on like not having the spotlight on me. It's a weird thing. Or a weird occurrence for me. Or I don't want to get what you call this? I guess too much attention. Oh yeah, this for new character sheet, or you're just sketching poses randomly? I'm pretty much just drawing figures randomly, yeah. I'm a little rough on drawing bodies, so maybe I'll just do that. Or that's why I'm doing this. Proportions are kind of fucked, not gonna lie. This is why I hate the legs, bro. They look wrong. Do you like Dragon Ball? As an adult, no. But as a kid, it's basically what got me started drawing. But do I like Dragon Ball now as an adult? Nope, unfortunately, no. I do like the fan arts. I do like the fan animation and the fan arts of fucking Dragon Ball. The official show is shit for my eyes. I'm very sorry. I just cannot get into it anymore. Bro, it's better as an adult. I can't get into it, honestly. Or maybe I just hate Toei so much. I don't like how new animes look. or a lot of new animes, I don't like how they look. I don't know. It's hard to point it out. Is it better? But then again, there's like multiple types of fucking Dragon Ball. I can't remember which is which anymore. But I did love it as a kid. Because it was the only fucking anime that it was showing. There's nothing else to like. I grew up on Dragon Ball, so I can't say anything bad about it. I mean, good for you. Honestly, I'm jealous. I'm jealous of people who, grew up with Dragon Ball and still, as an adult, still loving it. Because after, seeing other animes, especially good looking anime, and even the fucking fan animations of fucking Dragon Ball, I'm like, why couldn't this be, better and just as good as what the fans are producing? It was just riddled with disappointment, honestly. Like, goddamn, this could be us, bro. But not your Toei animations. But I heard Toei is getting better now, especially what they've been cooking up with One Piece. One Piece has like better animations now. Thank God for that. Because again, they've been the fucking meme for like having PowerPoint presentations for the action scenes. Or maybe I just, my eyes are not the same anymore when you saw so many good things. I agree though, Dragon Ball Z Super was booty. It could have been great, but it just wasn't. It could have been epic, but it just wasn't. And I just, at that point, I was just fully accepting. I was like a grieving. I was like a grieving child or something. Like, it's not the same anymore. It doesn't feel the same anymore. Like, bro, imagine Mappa fucking animated Dragon Ball. Imagine, like, a good shit studio animated Dragon Ball. Fucking anything else. At least put effort. Then it could have been the most greatest shit thing ever. But no, Dragon Ball feels like Pokemon now. They have the good shit. They have the greatest concept ever made. They have the greatest IP ever made. But the execution has always been shit. Okay, I'm not fixing this. This is making me go crazy. It looks wrong. You know what? Let me fix it. Or let me do an attempt. Hey, have you heard of the new Dragon Ball anime? They follow the path of Baby Looney Tunes. I have not. Again, I haven't heard any more news about it. Because I'm not really following it that much anymore. And I guess my taste has drastically changed. It's hard for me to get into shonen anime anymore. or any fucking action related type of show, really. It's hard for me to get into it recently. Because it's not the genre for me anymore. It's not the genre that I unfortunately do not enjoy anymore. Which is sad. Again, I feel like a grieving child. That my favorite toy is like gone now. All the joy is gone. It doesn't feel the same. Oh, it's actually correct. Fuck me. Never mind then. Make a crazier pose. This is getting boring. And what I meant by crazier, just me making the perspective much more fucked up. But I do like whole Dragon Ball, like, you know, one of those things that I treasure from my childhood. But at this point, I'm much more. As an adult, I'm much more into what like the fans have been cooking up, rather than the official one. Here's the thing: if you've seen good shows with good animation, it's hard and it's jarring to see that your favorite shows are treated way differently or have a way different treatment. Like it feels like a tragedy. Then I dozed off again. Get some sleep, bro. Yeah, I've been having hard time also trying to fix my sleep schedule. Yeah, I'm shocked that you didn't see the new trailer of the Dragon Ball anime because it's very well animated. Which Dragon Ball? That's the thing. I have a hard time tracking fucking a Dragon Ball. It's so many. One Punch Man or nah, I can't say Jujutsu. I kind not super into Jujutsu Kaisen's action scenes. Yeah, I much prefer One Punch Man. One Punch Man is probably the most recent one that finally got me back into shonen. But that shit is all. I can't say Chainsaw Man because Chainsaw Man is so fucking early. They barely scratch the fucking surface. And I become one of those people now. Just read the manga. Just read the manga, bro. You don't like the anime? Just read the manga. The animation looks good, but it's something no fans were asking for. Finally, good animation. Wait, what? What are you doing? Wrong concept. I'm guessing for the reason for the jump in animation quality is because Ryuma's hatred of Super's bad animation era. I mean, to be fair, Toei is finally, hiring good fucking animators, or finally making an effort to it. And hopefully the deadline is a little better, because again, the problem was them having a shitty deadline. And a shitty workplace. Everything I've read is says takes place before DBZ. Actually, it takes place in Super, leaving it. Vegetarian at 18 turning kid. They really gotta fix the timeline on this shit. What's going on? Clear up the timeline, please. By a wizard, I think Toriyama wants to visit Magic and Dragon Ball again since Buu Saga. Also, he wants to make Supreme Kai no longer a joke, because he made him a main character along with Goku. Are we finally gonna see Buu again? And not gonna lie, when I watch like shonen animes, the story is like the last thing on my list on the why I watch it. I guess I will give exceptions to Chainsaw Man for this. Because the story and power levels are actually pretty good. But for the most part, I typically watch it because of the action animation. I'm like, holy shit, that's some good animation. That's a good ass drawing. Seeing it on an artist's eyes, basically. In an artist's eye. Which basically it breaks the immersion, I guess. Wait, hold that scene. I gotta watch how they draw that. Don't know what happened to Vegeta. Vegetarian after the resident turned to toddlers. No, no one Toriyama he probably had vegetarian been of a kidnap. You're not the main character. You're not getting any shit. My bad, it says it takes place before Super. Still confused on why Toriyama says Piccolo is his favorite character when it treats Piccolo so badly. Is this your first time discovering artists on treating characters? I can assure you, just because it's their favorite character, they're not getting any sort of special treatment. I mean, he's not dead, so I guess that counts. It's not permanently out of the franchise, so I guess that counts. Now that you think about it, I think there's a lot of people that likes Piccolo. Fan favorite. Oh, hold up. Let me just get a little toilet break. BRB. Okay, I'm back. I think I should also bring in the factor of, like, I have not been watching anime recently. I have not been watching that much lately. Yeah, at this point, I'm at this point of life where I just stick to the ones that I've already watched, and I know for sure that I'm gonna have a great time with it. Because I just, it's not the same anymore. And there's so many fucking trashy animes coming out anyways, it's not worth bothering checking out. Although, what replaced that loss is me getting back into video games. I guess it's just me replacing. Like, okay, focus on this now. Trying to get myself back into video games. Cause that is very like the number one section that has been robbed from me. What do you call this? I wasn't able to indulge myself into when I was a kid. Is there an Instagram profile photo a self-portrait? Nope. It's from a webcomic. Or it's a character from a webcomic. Favorite character of mine. Hey, Yoda, welcome. Master Yoda. It feels fucking weird now that I realize it. It's like the Day of the Dead for us. It's kind of like that, but not exactly. And now that I think about it, I'm streaming on that day. Yeah, let me come in this. In case I want to go back. Basing on the name, should it be November 2nd? November 1 is All Saints Day. It feels like the same to me. Or maybe it's because my parents doesn't go to on that day because there's way too many people. Probably. I just consider these days of like people visiting the cemetery. That's it. What days do you stream? Right now, it's random. It's very random. I have yet to set a schedule because I'm not sure what's gonna come up if it's like I need to work commissions or not. And those are like doesn't really happen on like certain days, so I have to, or I can't make up a cohesive schedule for it. But typically I stream around this type of hours, like 1 to 5 p.m. around my time. Yeah, we getting ready to visiting later. I don't visit the cemetery anymore. I don't know, I'm just not too religious, I guess, or not too conforming to tradition. Or maybe I'm too whitewashed or something. But yeah. No, you became a banana like me. But I'm not too whitewashed. Again, it's what do you call this? The mixed kids identity crisis. You're not too Korean, you're not too Filipino. You're too mid, but at the same time you're just eh. But then again, I just don't believe so much in certain superstitions. And it's not like it's the only time that I could visit. That's the thing. Like, oh, you need to go here, you need to attend here to like prove your faith or something like that. Like, but why can't I do it anytime? It's not too restrictive. Or I guess that's just how I view things. Let me be. Are you a Buddhist? Nah. My anger issues probably disqualifies me from being a Buddhist. And again, I'm not too firm on beliefs. I'd rather just be again stick to my own beliefs. Stick to my own philosophies. Why not? Of course, I'm not gonna be like all too disrespectful when it comes to uh, some aspects of culture or tradition. But then again, if it is like, if we're, it depends on what culture we're talking about. Is it like the Aztec, the human sacrifice? Of course, I'm not gonna follow that shit. Monks have anger issues. Perfect. There's still a chance for me. Still a chance after all. I'm not not completely out of the picture yet. But I don't commit to such things or devote myself to it. Here's the thing. Being a part or a section to my life, sure. My routine, sure. But being the the only sole reason of my identity, that's where I draw the line. That's where I, because it's just taking over my life for what? For what reward? Treating all this blind faith for what? Or maybe I've been reading too much history books. Buddhism isn't a religion, it's just meditation. That's not the one I'm talking about. But if we're talking about their practices, yeah, no, I don't indulge too much on it. the line between like when it comes to religion and practices are kind of thin. Not gonna lie. I do get why people don't call it that way, or they differ. They call us differentiate in some way. It's no nut November. Let's go. Good luck, boys. Is it November 1st? It is. Buddhism isn't really. Nah, Buddhism is a religion. I know this shit. Nah, bro, it isn't. Yes, it is. It is the fucking largest religion. Are you trying to gaslight me or some shit? Because I know the other ones are like. Because. What was the word popping in? It's more like philosophies. The other ones are more like philosophies than religion. But then again, practices and religion can have like a thin line with each other. I went to Japan and Thailand this year to learn. It looks like a religion. Not fool. It is a religion. You can fight me on this. Like they literally they literally are devoted to Buddhist practices. Buddhism is one of the largest religions and originated 250 years ago in India. Bro, what else do you want me to argue? It's an Indian religion or philosophical tradition. What the fuck do you want me to say? You can say whatever you want, I guess. But the texts are saying something different. Oh, I forgot to change the canvas size. Yeah, but it's just meditation. It's not religious. Buddha didn't teach religion. Bro, do you even know what religion is? That's like saying Jesus Christ didn't teach Christianism. Like, no shit, he was teaching his ways. People only say a word to it or consider it, put a title on it because of the guy. That's why they call him Christianity. But in actuality, what the dude has been practicing is like what? What does he call it? Was it Jewish? Or Judaism? I literally went and learned from the Buddhists. That's what I've been saying. Buddha taught meditation and humans live it and turn it into a religion. Oh, so that's what you're arguing. Okay, now I get it. Now I get it. add add a little bit clarification, my dude. But yeah, but that's not gonna stop people from calling it a religion because that's the thing. That's the thing about people. They would rather praise the dude that basically started it all. Anyways, where were we? Oh, is this stream lagging, guys? Why is my bitrate all over the place? Hopefully it's not lagging. I mean, if we're talking about the practices, then that's a different story. I'm cool with that one. But if we're talking about like full-on devotion, that's where I'm like probably giving the bombastic side eye. I don't know, the ones that are just feels too devoted. I'm talking about the extremists, by the way. The extremists that lends to, all the violence and problematic things on Earth, no big deal. That's where I'm like, man, this fucking drawing stream becoming a fucking philosophy. Becoming a philosophy talk, huh? That's where the part where I'm like, bro, dude, your devotion, your commitment is kind of unnecessary. Not gonna lie. You know the type of extremists that basically their religion is now cloaked or in the disguise of like a cult. It feels more like a cult rather than a community, basically. Cause let me tell you, there's a lot in here. There's way too many. Like, there's another guy claiming he's like the fucking son of God. Again, we have the first guy that Mudahar called out, and now we have another guy claiming that title. There's way too many. Like, holy shit, how many are you? And of course, it's obviously a cult, but since they're like mixing the religion on the formula, people are getting baited into it. That's why it's growing up here is much more better than not being too devoted at all, because we're gonna be stuck with people that are making irrational irrational decisions, like Mormons. Go off on a tangent here, but what streaming software do you use? I want my chat to look like that too. I am just using OBS, but I'm using Streamlabs or like the chat or something. The instruction to it is a little bit confusing, but basically you put a link there and all that stuff. You could just Google it. It took me a bit to like change the fucking sizes, and it still looks pretty wrong right now. But if I touch something, it's gonna look fucked up. So I'm just not gonna touch anything. But yeah, if you're using like pop-ups, notifications, use Streamlabs on the website. But the rest is OBS. You're just gonna use like an embedded URL for it. That's it. So yeah. Not gonna lie, I like calling stuff philosophy or practices instead of like religion, because at this point, at this time of day, religion is like a fucking trigger word. To the point that I hate even mentioning it. I'm just like, ah, bruh, let's just go to, I don't know. Let's just talk about Eastern philosophies or something. Do people use pronouns in the Philippines? Not really. Most of our pronouns are like gender neutral. The only nouns that became gender specific is because of Spanish influence. Or is that only a US thing? Oh, I can assure you US is the most tamest when it comes to pronouns. I think the Spanish language is still like, or Latin. Nah, it's Spanish, I think. They're super specific when it comes to like feminine, what's feminine or what's masculine, which is really ridiculous for us because we just say that as is. It's so fucking not worth bothering about. And the only reason why we have like doctor or doctora, something like that, is because of Spanish influence. Yeah, colonialism got us good. But for the most part, our pronouns are super genders, non-specific. It's either you or them. Like for example, when it comes to sister, brothers, oh, we just call it siblings. Kapatid. That's it. And again, the other gender-specific ones are just because of Spanish influence. That's why. Is English your second language? Yep. It's pretty common in our country to like have English as our second language because again, colonialism. We've been colonized, of course, by another fucking country. But yeah. A lot of people here aren't too fluent about it though, but we can speak the language. But I doubt that most of us can speak it fluently because our education system is not very good. Spanish is super gender specific. Yeah, they really give a fuck about feminine or masculine sounding stuff, which it just doesn't make sense for me. I'm sorry. I'm just like imagine a word and be like, oh yeah, that's definitely it's definitely a guy thing. Oh, how do you call? What about for the women? I don't know. Change it to something else. It's just super unnecessary for me, I guess. I'm still not. I can't recall the other languages that are also gender specific. The Asian languages are kind of a mixed bag. Some of it are super specific. Some of it aren't, which is really weird. That's why it's super inconsistent or hard to translate. Damn, my mom was knows not. My sleep is getting worse because of the things that wants me to wake in the movie with my life. What? You either watch something much more terrifying, or a horror movie that isn't super terrifying to the point that the thing is still much more better. But yeah, I honestly learned the English language just by watching fucking cartoons. And when I play with my toys, I use English because I know my parents or any adult within my vicinity back as a kid would not understand the shit that I'm saying, nor anyone. They do understand a few words and a few sentences. It's just not they're not fluent about it, or their grammar is terrible, and that's pretty much it. My ex was a Filipino. Oh my god. I hope for a speedy recovery for you, my guy. She was great. Oh man. Classic. It's it's gonna be I assure you it would be a fucking miracle if you found a Filipino who is sane. Cause all of us are fucked up, man. Or too much. Especially with our humor, I guess. We're very, 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 very into insult comedy, so there's that. But that movie is indeed scarier than the thing how it would help me sleep. Well, at least your mind is out of the thing is out of your head now. Just replace with another thing. But who knows? Maybe it's faster. Why are Filipinos crazy? I don't know. Maybe the historical trauma that we've been through, and the fact that our country is still in the have not yet recovered from all of those traumas. Maybe that's why. Is it an extroverted one? If it was like maybe an introverted one, a shy type kind of Filipino, you pretty much hit the jackpot because they're much more calm. They're just much more chill. But the ones that are like super social, super extroverted, party goers, you're gonna get a hell of a time, bro. They're just crazy as shit. I tend to call them the normies. Cause they are hopeless romantic. They're the type of people that if you look to another woman, if you look to another person, if you chat with them, even by a sliver of a minute, they get crazy jealous. They would overreact. They would throw a tantrum. And they would not, make peace with you unless you, I don't know, make up or gift them with something. The overdramatic ones. But I recommend just finding the chill ones. Maybe the ones that are like. Having them as a friend is fun as hell. Having them as a partner is a different ass fucking story. 10 out of 10, don't recommend it. But if you found the chill ones, you basically hit the jackpot because they're just gonna be chill. And super open about it. Because the chill ones are like super drama free. They're not gonna. Not gonna ask for fucking anything. They're gonna be nice to you. They're gonna cook good shit for you or something like that if they're a good cook. They have the best snacks. The snacks might give you a mild heart attack, but that's it's good shit. Have you ever been to the US? I have not. I wish I could. Cause I am super jealous of the artists and like going to artist conventions and shit. I really want to visit sometime and come and hang out. But I am like in the opposite end of the continent, by the way. I'm in fucking Asia. But I would love to visit someday. So basically an Indian drama person. They're just super dramatic, especially when it comes to romance stuff. Again, a lot of people here are a romance junkie. They think having a girlfriend or a boyfriend or a partner is the key to life. And their end goal is like what? Getting married, having kids, and all that stuff. Are you a millennial? Nah, I'm a Gen Z. With my with me being distracted and playing 10 videos at the background, I wouldn't say I'm a millennial. What do you call this? Too old? I guess I'm at the older end of the Gen Z. One of the older ends. But yeah. I gotta think of a pose. But I feel like I'm running out of space. Let me transfer all this, guys. Give me a minute. There we go. I'm literally in the oldest generation. Gen Z generation here. I think I'll be 22 this year. At December. Yeah. So I'm currently 21. One of the oldest. One of the oldest Gen Zs. Draw fist. I missed drawing fist. And I did to practice because we're gonna be animating. I guess we can animate if we still have time and once I fill the canvas. Oh dang, never mind. I'm 1999. So I'm like 3rd year or Gen Z. Oh shit, there's more brackets? I was born around 2001, so. But I can assure you, I am not into TikTok. That's for sure. That's guaranteed. And also, it's kind of miserable. This generation is miserable. Like, we all know it's over for us. And we're just literally here. We're at the void. House prices, gas prices are off the hook. Anything is barely affordable now. We're just waiting it for it to end. I lost my brother to TikTok because of his League of Legends girlfriend. Man, do people believe him? If he said that he found his girlfriend when he played League of Legends, because nobody fucking believes it. But then again, nobody really reveals that they're a girl at video games. I didn't believe him when he said that he met his girlfriend on League of Legends until he bit in his nose from Poland. I don't even get Not even League of Legends players would believe it. But I can assure you they exist. They're probably playing support or something. Or maybe a top lane. It's like they're like the both two end of the extremes. They go solo or they go duo. I ended up playing all of the roles because I hate being on the field. The time for me to cry over losing my Minecraft girlfriend. You fool! It was in League. You can't see shit on Minecraft. Minecraft wasn't toxic enough. Maybe that's why. I think I told you what happened to my MC girlfriend. I don't think you have. Have you? My memory. I am dying from dementia. I swear to God. Oh man, I forgot to download some Zelda music. I actually like Breath of the Wild soundtrack. I should also probably get my hands on to like Tears of the Kingdom, but I haven't finished Breath of the Wild, so I'll check that. Man, I also remember being in conflict. Like, should I get Tears or Breath? Oh wait, I told you about the first one, not the MC one. Yeah, the first one I know. First one was the prom one, alright? MC girlfriend drove me because of the weird friend from Dormancy. Ran away and disappeared with her gay best friend. Oh, I think you told me this. I think I remember now. It's all coming back. Oh, I can't decide on what to pose for this one. But yeah, I didn't believe her about the gay best friend until I literally saw him. Bro, I can assure you, a girl probably had a gay best friend throughout her life. Because the dude is everywhere. Everyone had one at some point. Or most of the women had one at some point. Because they are the number one person that they go to in order to just in order to judge their looks or their makeup or their outfit. Or that is just funny. I didn't believe her because she spoke of his backstory like it was some kind of like a drama. Oh fuck. Oh, like a pseudo issue. I mean, where was she from? Where were they from? 'Cause it was probably like a normal Tuesday night for them. Oh, she was from Texas. Now that I think about it, doesn't Texas have a lot of like issues lately? I think they're turning really, 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 really conservative. But last time I've seen the news, man, I still don't get those type of shit. Like, I never seen you guys super strict about your labels. Because typically here, we have, especially when it comes to politics here, it's more like mixed. Like, there's some conservative values, but at the same time, there's progressive values mixed within. But to you guys, if you're a conservative, you're fucking conservative. If you're fucking red, you're fucking red. Like, and the fact that you guys only have like two colors for the party is like culturally shocking for us. Because we have a lot. It's either this guy or this guy. Not really if you're like conservative or you're progressive or whatever the, or what do you call it, Republican or liberal. Texas, I heard, is as crazy as California. Texans are getting pissed off and became more conservative because of Californians moving in with their politics. What is with their beef with you Californians? What's going on? And what is going on with Ohio? The US is fucked. Yeah, that pretty much sums it up. Man, I really couldn't decide on how to draw abs sometimes. So many Californians moved out because of the bad governor here and did nothing with rising house prices. So many people moved to Texas because it's way cheaper there to live in. Now, Californians are rural. Texas has always been conservative. So they just mad because they're like migrating? That's it? However, I do blame my fellow Californians. They're the one that kept the stupid governor only because he's liberal. Texans are pissed because they don't want liberals. Yeah, this is the thing. It's super strict. Which kind of baffles me. But then again, I guess I don't have rights to judge. So we're not doing well either. Oh shit. It's taking me a while, so let me just try and show up the base first. Nah, it doesn't make sense. Only two parties is jump. I mean, exactly. Why are you guys so restrictive about it? Because here, it depends on like who's leading the party. They either have like progressive or, conservative mixed in to uh what their goals are. We don't know their shit. But then again, I guess I shouldn't judge also because people here are also easily triggered by some buzzwords. Like, I can assure you, if you say like, "Oh, you're a commie, you're a communist," people are easily triggered here. Or if you have like a different I don't know, political stance, people are gonna think, oh, you're a rebel, you're a communist. But they don't really know what it means. They don't. I guess they kind of use it like some sort of slur. But in actuality, they don't fucking know what it means. I can tell because a lot of people here are illiterate. Texans are mad because the same Californians are bringing in their politics and supposing the same people that brought in the rising house prices. Because here's the thing about the US people. So many of us are stubborn and don't learn from mistakes. Most importantly, these two parties are nothing but sheeps. And vote for this one dude despite how obviously bad their policy is. Only because he's in the same party that voter is in. Oh, yeah, pretty much. That's ever politics. I guess it just so happens it's not only two for us. There's more to choose. But in actuality, it's the same. Democracy. You just love it. But damn, at least you guys get to have houses. Here we're fully accepting, or we're finally at like the point that yeah, we can't afford shit. We're all doomed. We're kind of like the vanilla version, huh? I need to move this hand again. I'm feeling the same because the raising house prices in California. I don't think I can move out anytime soon because of the governor's bad decision. Here we can't own shit. The price of living versus the price that we earn are way fucking up, so it's like... So it's kind of hard to imagine ourselves to be alive at like maybe 10 years from now. Because we can't imagine it. Life is hard right now, what else? And people here are huffing and puffing copium like that. What do you call this? Oh, the rising prices are fine. Inflation is natural, anyways. It's bad, but I think it's worse to other places. Is how we cope. It's how we cope. People are dying, Kim. Yeah, so is everybody else in the world. Nothing new. Same shit. USA is screwed because their government is trying to rewrite the definition of inflation so they can hide the inflation problem. I mean, at least it's not as bad as we get here. We literally have the vice president like showing the fucking numbers of what she's stealing. But now people here are coping. Like, oh, she needs the funds. She needs the funds. She needs the tax money. And she's not even showing on where she's gonna use it. So she's basically stealing it. They're making it so easy. They're making it so obvious. And I think our public healthcare is... I think they got hacked or something. Which isn't surprising at this point, let's be for real. We have the most shittiest websites, public websites ever. IT security, cyber security? Nah, I don't know her, fam. What the fuck are you on? What happened to your TikTok president? I don't know. Taking a trip to the Bahamas or something. Maybe watching F1 racing again. You know. Basically an old guy taking a vacation. Confidential funds. Guys, I swear, I need the money. Just like every Kickstarter. Kickstarter scam ever. Guys, we need funds to kickstart this project right here. I assure you, man, it's gonna be fucking epic. Come on. Where I'm gonna use it? Oh, that's a secret, bro. That's confidential. You know, I don't want to fucking spoil it for you guys. You know what I mean? No, I don't want to fucking spoil a surprise for you guys. Come on, where's the fun in that? Okay, I'm gonna copy this because I need to go back if I want to. I don't like the changes that I'm about to make. Anyways, let's diverge this hype. Let's change the topic for a bit. Make the topic a little bit more chiller than this. You know, we gotta stop reminding ourselves the inevitable end that we all know we're coming into. This is why I remember being so embarrassed about like what are your dreams? What are your aspirations? And and the number one thing that comes to my head, I'm like, I just want a normal ass life, man. I just want a normal fucking peaceful ass life. What the fuck? This shit is so tiring. Oh, do you want to be famous? Do you want to be doctor or something? You have to have big dreams and shit like that. Nah, man, I just want a normal ass life. Fuck this shit. Kind of dream job do you want? I don't know, a fucking normal job. I went out to get an eye exam for new glasses, and my go by a moment happened in this form they gave me to write. I was supposed to write in my date of birth, but for some reason instead of wrote the month of my birth, but the day and year was that day's date. It all happens. Why they gotta make you fill out forms though? It's so weird. Oh, is it part of your health program? If I remember correctly, or at least in my experience, it's never a part of any health program. Oh, you don't have 20/20 vision? That's too bad. Skill issue, mate. I'ma go now. Aw. See you later, man. Thanks for coming by. Oh god, my computer. My mouse is going crazy. Sorry about that. I'm not gonna draw on the lines anymore. I got bored. It's the wrong color. Okay. Oh, I just thought of a pose at that moment. Just drawing out. Oh yeah, I just realized I've been thinking of playing a Souls-like game. Wanna try it out? I've never played any type of Souls-like game. And one of my choices were Bloodborne and Elden Ring. And then I realized Bloodborne is apparently a fucking PS4 exclusive. So great, I'm fucked. And I'm so bummed out, man. I wanted to play Bloodborne. Specifically picking up Bloodborne because I just like the style, man. I really, really like the drip in Bloodborne. I'll probably play it terribly. My gamer instincts, it's gone. And also, I just haven't played. Never played a Souls-like game before, so I kind of want to try it out. So I'm left with no choice but to play Elden Ring. I mean, yeah, Elden Ring is like you can't go wrong with Elden Ring, but come on, Bloodborne's drip. Oh yeah, I just got a new copy of Platinum. I'm gonna finish it in a week. Hey, nice. I haven't played Pokemon games now that I think about it. I started playing Brilliant Diamond, but then I got the copy of Breath of the Wild and I just started playing though. You know when Pokemon could wait. Man, here's my perspective when it comes to Pokemon games. I really cannot get into ugly ass games. Especially when you like grow up playing Xbox and PlayStation games, which are, you know, typically known for their graphics and shit. So it was pretty jarring to play Pokemon. Especially their 3D ones. But the reason, probably, I'm guessing the reason why people like it so much is because of the charm. It's like that ugly ass pug. It's just dead ass the ugly ass pug of the Nintendo franchise. I'm just casually fucking insulting the Pokemon franchise. But it kinda is though. I mean, let's be for real. Pokemon games does not look good. The pixel games, yeah, that's a different whole story. The 3D ones is the ones that I've been talking about. The one that their animations. But yeah, it just feels like that one ugly ass pug in comparison to other of their games. Like for fuck's sake, Kirby games looks better than them. Kirby has fucking cinematic shots. But nah, Pokemon can't even bother with the animation. Well, people keep coming to it because of its charm. Like again, it's a kids game, but holy shit, you got ratio by Kirby. Damn, I looked up Bloodborne and the drip is real. Hell yeah! Especially who was it? Lady Maria of the Clock Tower. Shit's epic. Now that I think about it, I really have a thing for like fucking Souls-like games and their hardest bosses ever. Because I also like Melania in Elden Ring. Ah yes, can't wait to fucking die 200 times. But it sucks it's a PS4 exclusive. I know it's super cheap to get or it's a great deal to get a PS4 nowadays. But the problem is that I don't really have a home gaming setup. Our TV is our TV is in the middle of the dining room. So there's no seats for me. Or the seat, I can sit, but it's gonna be uncomfortable as shit. My posture is gonna get relatively worse if I do that. So I guess I'm left with no choice but to go with Elden Ring. Because I think Elden Ring is on PC. Curse these exclusives. I think you can get them for cheap now. Yeah, it's cheaper to buy Xbox or PlayStation games anyways. Nintendo, they do not go down. Their fucking prices do not go down. Lovely Nintendo tax. I remember trying to find for physical copies for the 3DS. Or the DS games, anything really. But they do not go down. Still expensive as shit. Especially the Pokemon games. And you run on the risk of them being a bootleg. Pokemon exclusive version is such an obvious catch-up. Yeah, I hated that part about Pokemon too. I hate that shit. They're probably the most notorious of doing it. Other Nintendo games are fine, honestly. Pokemon, however, is a different story. And probably another reason why I like Arceus. Because, yeah, Arceus has its exclusives. But you can pretty much catch whatever they have on the Pokédex. And you can catch them all. That's why I missed third game so badly. Yeah, have version exclusives. Yeah, the third versions are obviously the better versions. Every time. Like, I can assure you, if uh what remake was that? Aura's generation, Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. People have a mixed bag on that generation for some reason. I think it was a decent remake, but people find it as terrible for some reason. But I guess in my eyes, if they remade Emerald, I guess, or remade Emerald instead, people would probably much more be more positive to it. Same with the, you know, BDSP remake. People wanted platinum. Nobody gives a shit. For the algorithm poke. Nah, mate. We want the green. We want the platinum one. What? Oh shit. Hold up. I was fixing my fan. Anyways, where were we? Yeah, Diamond and Pearl was buggy and stuff. People apparently didn't like the story there either. But I got so used to Sinnoh, the Sinnoh region so much. I remember how jarring it was to play Galar, the Galar region. I'm like, what the fuck is this Pokemon? Like, I know it's super new to me, so I shouldn't be surprised, but at the same time, I'm like, oh, this is much more jarring than I expected. They didn't even add the quality of life from Platinum into Brilliant Diamond. Yeah, this is why I think this is why people like Arceus so much, because it reminds them of Platinum, but it's not exactly like Platinum at all. And a part of me feels like, did Pokemon even wanted this? Uh, did they even want Arceus to succeed? Legend of Arceus succeed? Because yeah, it still feels like it's half-assed on some sections, especially in the graphics. But then again, let's never expect good-looking Pokemon anymore, I guess. There are some section of charm, but there's still a lot to fucking criticize and point out. And at this point, I'm just like, uh, playing more of Breath of the Wild, and probably get into hack and slash type of games again. I do have Bayonetta to try out. I should really get back into Devil May Cry also. I miss looking cool and having a low-key epileptic seizure when fighting. Man, it's sad that Bayonetta 3 has so many problems, it seems like. Which DMC did you get? I haven't gotten which yet, so I'm still, you know, trying to pick which or what DMC to get. Because I'm also gonna check if my computer can run this shit. Oh goddamn! Okay, I'm checking. I'm checking out Steam. Sorry if I'm getting distracted, but then again, let's just chill out. We are just sketching after all. DMC 5 is on sale. Holy fuck! It's like $10. Really? Really? Okay, all I need to know if my computer can run it. Probably can. I just need the storage. Goddamn, which one though? All of them are on sale. Holy shit. What is going on? Is it a holiday? I mean, yeah, it's in a holiday. I didn't know there was a sale. Shit. I'll probably go with 5 because of the graphics and the soundtrack. Man, I told myself I'm not gonna spend any more fucking money because I blew all my savings on on my Nintendo Switch. Nah, man, there's a sale going on. can check the others too. Where's 4? Bro, the gap between 4 and 5 is huge. What the fuck? Yo, if you're getting DMC 5, you should get the DMC 4 special edition. I can afford 5, but I don't know if I can afford both. Maybe when I open my commissions again. Or if I have some commissions on the line. Because my mom been talking shit about me. I'm buying too much video games. It's for my mental health, you don't understand. And let's cut that out. There we go. Man, I really got into fucking portable gaming. It's really hard for me to get into like playing on my desktop. Not desktop, on my laptop. Well, I guess it's the equivalent of a desktop at this point because of how heavy it is. If only fucking Sony makes an portable handheld. Mana. There is the Steam Deck, but it's expensive as shit. And I don't think it's available to our region. We do have them available, like, off the market type of thing. It's not official from Steam, or not officially distributed by Steam. But we can get them. I became a filthy casual. Not the same anymore. I guess I'll just draw ahead here. We don't have space. This canvas is getting bigger and bigger because I keep drawing bigger and bigger. Let me draw the skull first, so we can have like clear structure of it. Then the nose is just flat because it is. This part of the bridge is the only nose. Why is it getting so dark? Holy shit. Oh, hold up. It's cloudy. It's raining. Oh yeah. You can use the skeletal structure of a human being as your guideline, but nobody does it because it's stupid and overcomplicated. But you can use it if you're very stubborn enough. Guess you can use the simplified version. But as the detailed version, nah, we don't recommend it. I found one vid that explains how Princess Mononoke destroys Avatar as a movie and message. I mean, do people really think do people even bother with the story of Avatar? It's not even a, man, it feels like it's not even a fucking fair comparison. Bro, why you even there to fucking compare it to a Ghibli movie? Of course it's gonna be. Of course it's no match. Oh, I haven't been saving for a while. Great. I just realized. The story of Avatar is literally why people hate Salvador. Yeah, people don't even bother with it. Because every time someone mentions Avatar, they're talking about, they're praising the CGI rather than the fucking story. They don't give a shit. They don't remember shit. Right, the Avatar, they don't care. Oh man, do we even have time to animate? Maybe we could do like 2 frames or something. It's not gonna look anything better, honestly. But here's the big idea. Are I think they did the comparison because the story message is similar. I mean, it's not really a unique story, or not really story, more like the theme of the story. It just so happens that Avatar barely executes it. If Saitama here for curse knowledge, maybe I can do his old version back, or once this done, which not gonna happen anytime soon. Let's be for real here. If I'm rushing, I can try to finish it for like a day or two. But I'm not. I'm just. We're being chilling today. Let's see. Checking out the sizes. It's gonna be super rough, but that's fine. The rough draft anyway. Or the rough keys. And this hand is gonna fall back. Probably, probably needs an in between here. Or this hand shows up. This is like this Pepe meme. Wait. That's what it's reminding me of. Here. Let me show it to you guys. Sorry, this is like a fucking random ass thought. My magnum open. Number one reference that I took inspo. The hand is much more further back. Oh well, same vibe. Use reference, guys. Use reference. Never be ashamed of using reference. Pepe will guide us all. Pepe the Frog is the world's most tragic character. Oh yeah, I think the US fucking obliterated the meme. Not for us though, we still use it. Oh, he's gorgeous. What you mean? Let me forever immortalize. Oh god, I have to draw hands. Yeah, 4chan trolls the US into thinking Pepe the Frog is a raises ass character. 4chan is one heck of a force to be reckoned with. Insane. Tends to look look really weird, but maybe it's because it's just way too open. Use reference, guys. I swear. I swear, it's gonna make it much easier. Oh and yeah, was it also 4chan that tricked people into thinking that one iOS update is gonna make their iPhone waterproof, and people are like dunking their iPhones and breaking it? Was it also 4chan? It's actually one of the funniest. Hell yeah, I'm gonna fucking use Pepe as a reference. Yeah, it's also 4chan. As man, I think that was early 2000s. Early 2000s are fucking wild, man. Thinking Gangnam Style is gonna end the world. Ah, those were the days. Yes, I am using Pepe the Frog as a fucking reference. Legit, not clickbait. It is a very good pose now. I know it's traced of something, but I can't remember which it is or which one it is. Cause there's a lot of those type of poses. Did you hear about news people getting worried about Fujimoto? What they did this time? Oh boy, is that it again? What's he got this time? What happened? I don't know any type of news recently because I am just so isolated. I've just been playing video games. Because people notice that the art of the recent Chainsaw Man is getting worse. Really? I haven't read the recent chapters, so I cannot confirm. What chapter is it? And people found out that he wants to write books instead. Aw. I really do like his artworks. $149 with Quan Chi returning. Oh, I'm only at 147. Oh, I can kind of see it. No, I mean 147. Okay. So I was in the right track. I can kind of see it. The line where it is kind of off. But then again, I kind of don't blame him. I'm getting tired drawing. It's just like me for real. Oh, you want to write instead? Yeah, we got it. But I will miss his artworks if he does commit to it or result it into becoming a writer instead. I immediately could tell that it was off because of the lines. I'm like, it's a little bit something's wrong here. Something feels off. Something's different. And I wish they would take please please stick to making the art. Let's give them a reasonable deadline. Was it getting pressured or something? Because honestly, I think at this point, Chainsaw Man always have been. I've always had a loyal fan base. Now people think he's getting tired or sick. Oh, his hands are too small, I think. Yeah, he either just needs to take a breather or something. So we just hope for the best. Because if it leads to its downfall, then it'll be such a shame. I think it's still too big. God damn it. Now people are simping for Quan Chi. Haven't you always been simped about? There we go. But I do remember her like only showing up for a brief, or only for a few panels. Chainsaw Man fans would simp for any Chainsaw Man. Any woman, even that one random reporter lady that appeared in 2 panels. I'm telling you, man. Fujimoto has a. I don't know. They draw women good. Why the fuck it looks so wrong for me on my end? Hold up. No, it's super rough, but it looks off when it comes to the motion. Probably because it doesn't have in betweens. I mean, I could just make this section really fast, so I don't have to draw this end so much. How long have we been streaming? Sorry, I got too enthralled right there. Oh, we're almost 3 hours, so I might right uh wrap up in a few minutes. Okay, Saitama is not that buff. I actually like his lean physique. Not, I guess, is it too lean as Spider-Man? Or just roughly, not roughly the same. Roughly the same build. And comes swinging. Super serious mode. And I'm really getting super rough in there. Now I should have storyboarded this first. Nah. Oh, listen, we got a rough. Yeah, of it all done. I'm like, impact frames right by the end there. And probably a repeating shot on different angles. For now, this is what we can do. Here, let me zoom in for you guys. I can't zoom in too much because the quality is gonna look terrible. Everything's gonna look blurry. But yeah, that's it for today. We did a few frames for this animation. And... oh god, where's my mouse? I did a few sketches. I'll warm up and took much more longer. I'll probably post this on Patreon or somewhere at Discord. If you guys want to use it as a reference or something. Probably this one too. But this one is super up and still in the works, so no chill time. I mean, the whole stream, I guess, is kind of like chill time. How many hours have we been streaming? We have 2 minutes before 3 hours clock in. I think I also recorded time lapse, so yeah. Oh yeah, if you guys want to rewatch this stream, or maybe in case you guys missed out, I'll re-upload the whole stream on YouTube. And it's gonna be saved here on Twitch for a bit. Maybe in a few weeks, so no worries if you guys missed out or anything. But for now, that's enough drawing. Because I'm gonna get sick. I can't draw too much because I know I'm gonna be like, this is all we doing all day. I just became mature. Oh yeah, are you now done with the poke humans? Nah, I still have a list. Here's the one that I've been listing out on the Pokemons that I'll turn or I'll draw into my style. Salamence is one of them, Aggron, and Axorus. There's probably more. I just forgot to list them out sometimes. Greninja, there we go. I also need to do Greninja. I don't think I can do all of the XY starters. Because Greninja is the only one that I'm only interested of. There's also Fennekin, but Fennekin is so... yeah. They're too simple. I can't think of anything. If there's some... I do have still a few starters that I like. Like, especially the ones from... Pokemon Platinum. Maybe I'll do the starters there. It's probably... I'm not actually sure if I could do the black and white starters. Because Oshawott was the only one that I like. And the next gen is obviously Greninja. Fennekin is a close second, but I don't think I want to draw them. Because I really can't think of a... I guess a memorable design for them. I can try, but... I'll probably only do Greninja. And the next one is I keep forgetting this cat's name. I swear to God. Was it around the lowland region? But I keep forgetting because I only remember Rowlet. And I'm not doing the Galar Galar starters. They're too man. I don't like any of the starters at the recent gen or the Galar region. I guess Violet and Scarlet at least have like memorable starters. But they already look humanoid. I guess except for the crocodile one. But the rest looks like already humanoid, so there's not really a lot to work with. I guess I shouldn't be complaining because it makes my job designing them into humanoids much easier. We'll see what we do. But there are some generation of Pokemon that I might not complete, or I might not do. Or I might just pick one and just go with it. But yeah, I'm still doing that thing. Because I like using references. I don't want to think too much of an original design recently. Or maybe just animate. I am just been looking up some animations. So it's either this or that. So illustrations probably still gonna stick to Pokemon's, but animations probably fan art of other things or just random things. But yeah, I'm still doing the Pokemon ones. And at this point, I just pick the ones that are like either Gen starters that I like or Pokemons that I like. Pretty much. Because let's be for real here, some of the starters are like really fucking forgettable. Especially in Galar region. Is Salamence next? Nah, I might go random. It really depends if I already have like if I already think of like a design or a pose for them. For example, Greninja might be the closest one because it's probably gonna be the easiest to design. Because again, they're already humanoid. The pose is only different. But not gonna lie, Greninja is one of the best humanoid design. That nobody really complains about that they're using two legs. Too bad it's it's stuck on a generation that is like considered the worst. But XY is such a mixed bag. But it does get overwhelmed by the worst parts. To burn our expectations, turn Greninja into a samurai. Nah, I've been doing too much samurais. Besides, I'm not gonna do so. I'm not gonna give him a sword. I'm tired. I'll just probably do an effects of his shuriken. Cause that is his ultimate in Pokemon Unite. Yeah, just a fucking more water starters. Cause I can't get enough of water, it seems. Oh, and Greninja is a blue color. So it's so easy to deal with. Him shurikens, aren't I? Definitely on the shurikens. I might do his water shuriken move. Turn him to the weeb Kakashi. Let's see what we will be able to cook. Hopefully I can stream the process for now. I'm not too sick or anything. Hopefully. And I have the time. But don't worry guys, I'll schedule that. And hopefully it's not too super random as this one, because this is really unprompted. I wasn't able to schedule it because I was already late. What do you plan with Solomons? I don't have a plan yet. That's the thing. That's why he's not next yet. But the Grand Ninja. Oh, well, obviously a ninja. The Solomons, I might need to think or put more thought on like how to. I mean, I don't need to follow their design to, you know, to the full extent, because I am just using them for reference or for inspiration, pretty much. So I don't need to completely follow their design language. Did you hear about Salamence' paradox form being banned amidst all of its forms? Of Salamence was banned at one point. I remember being weirded out by Salamence. His fucking evolution line does not make sense for me. How do you become a fucking soccer ball to a dino? I probably went out of order because I keep forgetting. But I remember it being so weird for me. Like, wait, this is Salamence? Oh, I forgot which game I was playing. It's probably Omega Ruby or something. See, I remember it was it 3D? I forgot. I have to really look it up. Like, this is Salamence. This ball figure is Salamence. Will turn into Salamence. But yeah, I might cook up something. But I don't think I'll stick to their original design too much. Because again, I'm just using it as inspo. But yeah. Okay, where was I? Oh yeah, I'll schedule maybe we'll do Grand Ninja, maybe a different kind of Pokemon. If I thought of a design or something, or maybe something comes up. Anything can happen, really. But don't worry, I'll schedule that to here on Twitch, so you guys can get like notification. I wasn't able to schedule this stream because I was unsure, and I wasn't able. But hopefully we can stream the full process, or maybe even the sketch or line art process for the next Pokemon that we'll be doing. Or maybe I'll just animate something instead. Oh yeah, I've been thinking also making tutorials again. Maybe an easy animation to start with, like, you know, animating with stick figures, because I really miss or I'm really rusty. I haven't been animating it forever. Like, this is why I've been itching to make an animation. So maybe that will happen next. Who knows? I'll schedule that and keep you guys updated. But for now, that's it for today, guys. I have to say goodbye and maybe take a break and a bathroom break and get some snacks. But that's it for today. Thanks you guys again for joining and hanging out today. Sorry that it's not too exciting. Nothing too exciting happens today. Just really me sketching. But hopefully we get to have much more exciting stuff next time. And sorry again if I haven't been streaming so much. I know it sucks. And it sucks I'm getting sick and so many stuff is happening. But hopefully we get to hang out more. Thanks again, guys. See y'all later. Have a great day, great night, and all that good stuff. See y'all later. Bye-bye.